he was like 3 years in. He was so young, you know, and I'm thinking, God, oh, yeah, y'all done made him the old people.
Yeah. Yes, there was a tea production program doing this for him.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he said because he was trying to tell my daughter. That's good. Stick with him. He helps you. He helped my son. I know that much.
Yeah, he helped me a lot.
Yes.
So.
Yes, he does.
Thank you.
You are.
Thank you.
At this time, we will have our flag salute led by Chidera Okori. Please remain standing.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem as sang by our wonderful vocalist, Miss Alicia Charles.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets are red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Beautiful. Thank you, Alicia. You may be seated. They already know. That's how we do it. At this time, we will have our welcome and introduction of dignitaries by Ms. Dominique Upsey.
Good evening, parents, guardians, faculty, staff, dignitaries, and 8th grade promotion recipients. On this momentous occasion, I would like to welcome you to the 8th grade promotional exercises, as well as acknowledge the podium. First, our debonair superintendent of Winslow Township Schools, Dr. H. Major Poteet.
Thank you.
Our dynamic assistant superintendent, Dr. Dorothy Carcamo. Our eclectic director of HR, Mr. Dion Davis. The mayor of Winslow Township, Mrs. Marie Lawrence. Our Board of Education president, Mrs. Pitts. And the members in attendance. Clap for members. Clap for the members. We are delighted for your presence to honor our 8th grade students on this major life accomplishment. As the 8th grade vice principal, it has been an honor to complete my inaugural year of principalship leading the class of 2027. Together, we have conquered battles, surpassed milestones, and today crossed the finish line. We are in it to win it and will continue to defy the odds. As you trek through the high school years, do not neglect to bask in positive youthhood and hone lifetime memories, for the next 4 years will speed by expeditiously. Always remember that Mrs. Upsey is here for you, and congratulations, boys and girls. I am forever Winslow proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Upsey. At this time, we'll move forward in our program. Again, good evening, Dr. Poteet, Dr. Carcamo, recognition to Mrs. Pitts, our board president, to all of our board members, to our Honorable Mayor, Marie Lawrence, to all of our podium attendees, to Mr. Morella, and in the back, also our assistant principal, who's working very hard, Mr. Wright. I want to make sure we acknowledge him because he's working really hard. And to all of our staff who have been dedicated to ensuring we have a wonderful presentation this evening. To all of our parents in attendance, all of our family members, but most especially to the class of 2027. Good evening. I am most honored to stand here and greet the 8th grade class this evening. Students, you have just completed 9 years of a well-rounded education. And in a short time that you've been with us, you've learned how to write argumentative essays. Some people were frowning when I said that. You use a microscope, produce mini movies, debate issues, and express yourselves beautifully through music. You've completed mountains of classwork and homework, honored numerous school rules, and followed thousands of directions. And now here we are at the end of your 8th grade year, at your promotional exercise. Let's give our 8th grade class a round of applause. We salute you today because we appreciate your efforts. We honor you today because you have made us proud. Now, as I always say, students, I'd like you to take a moment right now and give your parents a round of applause. Parents, we give you a hand for staying on top of your students' academic progress, for the many phone calls and emails made to the school to keep us in the loop of happenings. We thank you for supporting our fundraisers, and mostly for producing such wonderful young people. I'd like to honor the teachers and support staff, as well as the administration of Winslow Middle School, who have played an important role during these critical years of your students' development. They have become extensions of families, household names, making history in the lives of our children with their day-to-day talks, lessons, and caring spirits. So I take this time to thank you, every teacher, every staff member of Winslow Township Middle School. Thank you. Students, as you move onward to high school, continuing on the road of excellence, I'd like for each of you to remember that you each possess within yourselves talents and gifts that set you apart from the crowd. You are unique, you are special, and we will always remember what you have brought to Winslow Township Middle School. Congratulations. At this time, I am proud to introduce our keynote speaker for this evening, the Honorable Mayor Marie Lawrence. Mayor Lawrence was appointed mayor of Winslow Township on March 22, 2022. Prior to her appointment, Mayor Lawrence served as a representative for Ward 3 since 2004. I cannot list all of her leadership roles and accomplishments in this district. They are numerous. But I will just sum it up to say, whenever you need someone to read to your students, our mayor is there. If you want her at your community night, she's there. She's always here to represent the township. She's always here to support our young people. And for that, we are most grateful. At this time, we'd like to present to all our Mayor, Marie Lawrence.
Good evening, students, parents, family, Dr. Poteet, Dr. Kokomo, the staff here at the Winslow Township Middle School. Thank you for having me here tonight to speak on the road to excellence. Let me ask each one of you, what is excellence to you? Set a clear, tangible idea in your mind as to what excellence means to you. What success do you wish to achieve? And how are you going to get there? Life is full of decisions, and many times it's not the big decisions that determine your path, but the small decisions you make along the way, such as how you choose to spend your time each day, or who you decide to spend your time with, that determines the direction of your path. In life, it's not what happens to you, it's what you allow to impact your level of determination that impacts your path. One moment does not determine your path. There are factors and circumstances outside of your control, but how you react and what you let into your mindset is what decides whether you get off track or continue to be who you were made to be. Get knocked down, get back up. Get knocked down again, get back up. Excellence is different for each person. You determine that definition, not anyone else. Do not let someone else determine your definition of excellence. Do not compare yourself to others. Their path is not your path and never was. You must decide to be the most excellent version of yourselves. You are here for a reason. What are you going to do with the time that you are given? Be present in your life. Look at what is going on around you and be involved in it. You must decide if you're going to be a part of the world or be an observer and sit on the sidelines. The road to excellence includes making mistakes and failing, sometimes over and over again. Do not be afraid to fail. Do not be afraid to make a mistake. What you choose to learn from these moments is what counts. Difficulties are a part of life as well, but how you handle them is up to you. Are you going to let a difficulty or a roadblock deter you from achieving success, or are you going to take a breath and figure out how to move forward? The road to excellence is not happenstance. It is made one decision and one circumstance at a time. You create a path in this world, and it starts now as you move on into high school. Your path will have twists and turns as you navigate around difficult circumstances and obstacles. But either way, you're on a path to somewhere. What path do you want to take? Your path to excellence is waiting, and it starts today. As you go through the years of your academic career and out into the world, your idea of excellence may change, or you may look back and see that the route to excellence may look a little different than you thought it would. And that's okay. The highs and the lows along the way shape your route, but you determine the mindset. The path to excellence is also not a destination. There is no end point. You will continue to learn, grow, and change throughout your lives. Constantly seek opportunities to challenge yourselves and to help one another. The path to excellence is never traveled alone. Get out in the world and do good, but also be the most excellent version of yourselves. And I will repeat that. Be the most excellent version of yourselves you can be. I'm sure I will be hearing amazing things about each of you, and I look forward to seeing all that you achieve. Congratulations to all of you, and good luck.
Thank you. At this time, we are going to bring forth our class president, Ms. Azariah Still.
Good afternoon, friends, family, teachers, administration, and board members. I am so honored to be here today making this speech as a Winslow Township Middle School student and student government president. As I look into the crowd, I see students I've worked on projects with. I see teachers I've had good laughs with for the past 2 years. I see parents who are extremely proud of their children that are about to graduate 8th grade. There are so many students in the crowd that have had a rough few years, but I know that every student here will continue to be on the road to excellence that we began together here at Winslow Township Middle School. The road to excellence is something that requires dedication, hard work, and perseverance. It involves setting goals and consistently working towards achieving them, even when faced with challenges or setbacks. To excel in academics, students must develop effective study habits and time management skills, as well as seek out for opportunities for growth and learning outside of the classroom. Additionally, cultivating strong relationships with teachers and peers can provide valuable support and resources along the way. Joining clubs as in Youth Thrive and student government taught me how to be a leader and understand that if I ever need help, I always have people around me that I can go to comfort me. Ultimately, the road to excellence for graduation is one that requires a commitment to personal growth and development, as well as a willingness to put in the effort required to achieve success. So, my wonderful classmates, I send you off into a future of success, hope, happiness, and endless love. Be the light, be the person who encourages others and radiates positivity wherever you go. Go forth and follow your passions. Be confident, be strong, and be you. Congratulations to the class of 2027.
Awesome. At this time, we're going to bring forth our National Junior Honor Society President, Ms. Isabel Bryan.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Isabel Bryan. I'm the president of the Winslow Township Middle School National Junior Honor Society. I would like to start by welcoming and thanking all of the parents, guardians, and friends for coming out to celebrate the graduating 8th grade class of 2023. I also want to take the time to give thanks to our Board of Education, our Superintendent, Dr. Poteet, Ms. Wanguma, our principal, the assistant principals, Ms. Upsey and Mr. Wright, the Winslow Township faculty and staff, but most importantly to all the teachers here at Winslow Middle who have guided us throughout the past 2 years with all their hard work and dedication. We have to hold on to all the lessons we've learned and the unconditional love and care they've shown us. We've reached a major milestone in our lives, graduating middle school. This day may bring many emotions, excitement, anxiousness, uncertainty, and a multitude of other feelings. Despite all those emotions, it is also a time for us to celebrate our accomplishments and personal development. Middle school provides some of the best and most important years of your life. The memories, friendships, and knowledge gained during the past couple years of our lives have endured. All of the obstacles we have overcome have molded us into the people we are today. The past 2 years have gone by so fast, but I couldn't have asked for a better middle school experience. Words cannot express how grateful I am for the opportunities the school has given me. If it weren't for the school, I wouldn't be standing here right now giving this speech. I am beyond proud of all of you and the hard work you have done. Winslow Middle School has set us on the right path, and although we couldn't have done it without the influence from our peers, everything from this point on is up to you. The road to excellence is what you choose to make it. The next path you take in life is the start of your future. So make it count, make it fun, make it exciting, make it adventurous, make it all worth it. Congratulations, class of 2027. Thank you.
Thank you, Isabel. At this time, I'm going to ask Ms. Upsey and Mr. Wright and our class advisors to assist us with the presentation of awards. We're going to begin with the academic awards. These are awards from our staff as they identified students who were quite proficient or beyond proficient in a specific discipline. I'll begin with graphic design, Jaden Wood. Coding and game design, Madeline Smith. Language arts, Anaya Wright. Language arts, Cody Lamb. Social Studies, Tatiana Miles. Okay. Social Studies, Jacille Brown. Physical Education and Health, Madeline Smith. Physical Education and Health, Brent Barr. Science, Cheyenne Patel. Science, Haley Kane. Mathematics, Anaya Wright. Mathematics, Ife Adadeo. Okay, that's right. Congratulations to all of our recipients of the academic awards. At this time, we're going to present the Spirit of Excellence Awards. These students are top scoring students at Winslow Township Middle School, actually the top 20. Yes, top 20 scoring students who are also well-rounded, actively engaged in community service and performance. Sabrina Almodovar. Giselle Brown. Brooklyn Brown Womble. Isabel Bryan. Brianna Charles. Sainabu Diayo. Gabriella Gaddis. Hadia Gay. Maya Hudnell. Kamara Johnson White. Haley Kane. Cody Lamb. Fiona Moyes. Shadira Okori. Cheyenne Patel. Teresa Ryan. Simone Smith. Fadra Taylor. Daryl Thompson. Anaya Wright. Let's give our students a round of applause. This next award is a very dear award to many of the administrators of this district. When you walk into the middle school, right across from the main office is a wall we call the Wall of Fame. And on that wall are the names of many young people who have gone through our district and have gone on to do wonderful things. But while they were here, they made a difference. They were engaged in their community, in their school. They worked hard, and they represented everything that we want a Winslow Township students to represent. They were amazing. There was an application process, and the committee reviewed their applications, and the students who have been chosen for this year's Wall of Fame are as follows. Isabel Bryan. Amador Conti. Hadia Gay. Kamaya Musindi. Shadira Akori. Azariah Still. Oh, thank you, thank you. Mia Harris. And Darryl Thompson. Congratulations to our Wall of Famers. Dr. Poteet, it's come to that time in the program. Yes. Where we present the class of 2027 to all of our parents, our staff, Dr. Carcamo, to all of our board members. It is with great joy that we present the class of 2027. At this time, we will have remarks from our Superintendent of Winslow Township School District, Dr. H. Major Poteet.
Good evening, everyone. I would be remiss if I didn't take a moment to acknowledge some of the guests on the dais that were not mentioned by name, because I'm always encouraging board members to come out to these type of activities, and they came out tonight, and I want to at least acknowledge them by name. Vice President, Ms. Julie Peterson. Board Member Ms. Rita Martin. Board Member Ms. Deborah Esposito. Board Member Ms. Lorraine Dredden. Board Member Ms. Kelly Thomas. And last but not least, Mr. Joseph Thomas. I would also, of course, like to acknowledge our committee person who's also joined us, Ms. Evelyn Leverett. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to congratulate the class of 2027 for their most recent accomplishment and thank you as parents for all of your support over the years. It's not easy raising children with all of the challenges and distractions that we have to face today. But we've brought these young people to this point tonight, and for that, you need to be commended. Yes, give yourself a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, as these young people, these students move on to the next phase of their life, I would like to share a few thoughts that will help them on their journey as they move toward high school. For someone who's been around a few years, I think there's some things I can share that may be of some benefit to these young people. Just like in life, high school success is based on the choices that you make. If you want to be successful, you have to decide now whether or not you're going to commit yourself to the hard work that is required in order for you to be successful. If you want to separate yourself from your peers, you're going to have to work hard. No one, I mean no one, is going to give you anything that you have not earned. Just like the young people whose names were repeatedly called tonight, they earned those awards tonight. Those young people at an early age decided that they were going to work hard. 2 weeks ago, I was at the senior awards night at the high school, and at some point, 5 or 6 students kept coming to the stage receiving awards. Do you honestly think that those people who made those decisions thought maybe since this person have already received 3 awards, maybe we should give it to someone else? It doesn't work that way in life. Those young people made a commitment to work hard, and because they worked hard, they were acknowledged. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling these young people, you have to make that decision now, whether or not you're going to commit yourself to hard work, because there's no substitute for hard work, ladies and gentlemen. Young people, you need to understand that now before you get to high school. Choose your, thank you. Thank you. And I know I'm not telling these young people, you as parents haven't already told them. I'm just reaffirming some things that we all know in order for them to be successful. Young people, choose your friends wisely. You are going to have to decide who you're going to associate with. Good people who are conscientious about working hard and doing positive things with their lives? Are you going to associate with individuals who are always getting into trouble? It's your choice. You must understand that birds of a feather flock together. 2 questions. When you go into high school, are you going to follow the rules of the school? Are you going to be respectful to others? These are choices you have to make. But be prepared to accept the outcomes of the choices that you make. However, keep in mind that high school will determine where you're going to go next in life. Lastly, and I know this is going to be hard for some of you young people, but ladies and gentlemen, I want these young people, please stay off of social media. And for those of you who find that difficult, at least limit the time you spend on social media. There are very little, I have found, research has found, that there's very little positivity on social media. There are things out there that you should not be exposing yourselves to with all that negativity because, ladies and gentlemen, we have found that the negativity and the negative people who are out there on social media can't wait to get their hands on these young people. You need to understand that with all the peer pressure, all the rumors spreading, and all the negative TikTok challenges, and the risk for your mental health, and all those unrealistic views of other people's lives, even when it appears to be positive, it's too good to be true. Take your time, ladies and gentlemen. So I recommend to these young people, develop real relationships with people that you get involved with, especially in school and in your community. Participate in clubs and activities, athletics, and family functions. And you will find that this is going to be more appealing and more fulfilling for you. Take the road less traveled, because numbers does not necessarily mean is right. You're going to find out that sometimes being right can be very lonely. So I say to you, be your own person. Be kind to people on your way up, because they're going to be the same people you pass on your way down. All right? So ladies and gentlemen, we are looking forward to these young people at the high school. And I want to, of course, make sure they know that their principal, Mr. Kirk Morella, is here waiting for their arrival. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say again that you need to be commended, because it's tough raising good kids, good children, good young adults today. And tonight I want to congratulate this class of 2027. And we look forward to seeing all of you in September. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It's been a wonderful evening. Are we ready?